If you've never tasted authentic Oha Soup, you are about to fall in love. Rich, flavorful, and made with fresh Oha Leafs, this Nigerian delicacy is a comfort in a bowl. As I show you step by step how to make this delicious soup. Hey, this is Dekas and you're welcome to another recipe video. This soup you need beef, cow skin, and for the thickener you need cocoyam. And we also need lots of protein. We need stockfish and more of stockfish. For our local seasoning, we need ogiri. For your original ogiri, DM me on my Facebook or Instagram. We'll be needing dried fish too. We'll also need the Oha leaf, the star ingredient. When buying your Oha leaves, buy the white. You can never make this soup without Uziza Leafs. You see these yellow bonnet peppers? They are more flavorful and spicy. We need seasoning cubes, salt to taste, and crayfish. Oh yeah, let's get into the preparation of this soup. So we're going to be cooking our meat and stockfish with only salt and seasoning. You don't need to add onions. There is no onions in this recipe. First, we want this meat to cook up in its own juice. So we'll be adding little or no water. This is because we want this meat to come out well seasoned. So we're going to cover the pot and allow our meat to become soft and tender. If you don't like beef meat, you can cook this soup with any meat of your choice. But I still recommend beef because it's the best for this soup. One thing peculiar with Nigerian soups is the protein. When our meat is well cooked and tender, we'll be adding in our cow skin, and this cow skin and dried fish are already soft. We don't want to overcook it and we don't want it disappearing in the pot. Please note, we've already washed this dried fish with hot water and salt. Then at this moment, we're also going to be adding in our pepper. Add water that will be enough to cook the soup. At this moment, we add in our seasoning cubes and salt to taste. The first seasoning cubes we added was for the meat, so it's not going to be affecting our main soup. You're also going to be adding in your blended crayfish into this pot. When you're done adding all these things, you're going to cover your pot and allow it to cook. Don't forget to check the description box for the listed ingredients and other recipes you would love to try out. When the pots have boiled for 5 to 10 minutes, open up, and this is the last stage of our soup. Going to be adding in our local seasoning. If you don't see the original, please don't use it. Contact me on my Facebook or Instagram. The link is in the description. Now in the pot, we're going to be adding our cocoyam. This cocoyam is well cooked and blended with a little bit of palm oil. Now let's talk about the consistency of the soup. It's not going to be watery and it's not going to be thick. It's going to be somewhere in between. Now I added more oil. Be careful with oil. Oil is not supposed to be much in this soup. Before I forget, from this moment the pot is left open till you are done. So we're going to be adding in the cocoyam bit by bit till we get the texture we're looking for. Always have your cocoyam in large quantity. You can always store in the freezer when it remains. Instead of not being enough, let it remain. When you've gotten the right consistency, cook some more. You will not be far from the pot. Continue to stir to prevent from burning. When you've cooked for 10 to 5 minutes, test and make sure everything is in the right proportion. Then you put your remaining crayfish. In this soup, you need lots of crayfish. Now is the time to add in your vegetables. So this is how to prepare the Oha leaves. After selecting the Oha from the stem, wash very well and then use your hands to pieces it into the soup. Don't pieces so tiny. You make it a little bit big. And then you're going to turn and stir everything for like 5 to 10 minutes. You know the science behind using your hand? It makes the Oha leaves not to change color in the pot. Then you add in your well washed sliced Uziza leaves. Stir very well and your soup is so ready to be enjoyed. Now you can eat the soup with any swallow of your choice. But my best is always fufu or akpu. I'm sending my hugs and kisses to online account in Amsterdam in Netherlands. Now you see how Oha soup is prepared. Anytime you are in Nigeria, I'm going to prepare this authentic Oha soup for you. If you want to perfect on Nigerian recipes and snacks, I offer one-on-one training. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye. See you on the other video.